everybody doing today? I hope that everybody's doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little bit of a fun video, something a little bit different. So on my Sephora haul, I show you guys that I bought a little kit of Milk makeup, and it brought bronzer, highlight, a blush, mascara. So today we are going to be playing with some of that stuff, but I thought I would make it fun and interesting if I did a little bit of a dupes video. So, you know, Milk makeup is kind of pricey. So when I started to look into Milk makeup, I kind of noticed that it's kind of pricey. Like, I understand that the sticks are kind of big, you know, but still it's a little bit pricey. So I know that Wet n Wild has cream products as well, so I thought that it would be fun in this video if we kind of test them side by side, maybe wear them throughout the day to see how they wear, how they look. So I have the Wet n Wild bronzer, I have the highlighter, and I also have the blush, and then I have the Milk makeup bronzer, I have the highlighter, and I have the blush. Now I'm a little worried because the tone of the blushes is a little bit different, but we're going to make it work. No biggie. I just thought that it might be fun to kind of test them out and see, because if we can get the same effects from products like Wet n Wild, I mean, they're so much cheaper. I believe these are like $2.99 or something like that, and you can get them off their website as a bundle for even cheaper than that. I think like $5.99 for all three of them. So, you know, why not save a little bit of money if it's going to work the same way? So that is what we're going to be doing today. I have two different sponges for each side of my face. I already have all of my makeup done except for those three items. I haven't set my face. The only thing I set was my under eye. You know, I have to set the concealer, but the rest of my face has no powder, no nothing, so we're going to be doing the cream products. So if this is something that interests you, keep on watching. Let's have fun and put on some makeup. Okay, so first off, we are going to bronze our skin. So I think that I'm gonna do the Milk makeup on the left side of my face and the Wet n Wild on the right. So I'm just gonna take my little stick here, and the shade that I have in the Milk makeup is called Baked. And I don't think that the Wet n Wild has. Oh, this one is Oaks on You. So the Wet n Wild is Oaks on You, and the Milk makeup is Baked. And I'm just gonna take my little stick. It has like this little clear protectant, and I don't want to. Oh, see, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. That's okay. We're gonna make it work. We are gonna make this work. Since I got some of the little plastic thing, I'm just gonna take a brush and kind of see if I can take some of that product. I don't want to waste anything. The Milk makeup products that I have are what do you call it? They are like travel size. I like the fact that I could get like travel size just in case I'm not a big fan. You know, I didn't spend all that money on the products that I didn't like. So I'm just going to be putting this on my cheek, some on my forehead, a little bit on my chin. I'm also going to put a little bit down my nose. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the right side. Now off the bat, the Wet n Wild is a little bit lighter, and it's more like a caramel color, but it's okay. We're gonna make this work, and I thought that it would be fun. It's kind of like a fun video to kind of test out some products, you know. Okay, so for the left side of my face, I'm gonna go in with the lighter green sponge, and and I'm just gonna blend that bronzer out. That actually blended out so nicely and so easily. I'm just gonna add a little bit more down like the side of my face, just because I feel like I didn't really get enough product there. But I have to say that it blended out pretty nicely. No fuss whatsoever. Okay, and I'm going to do the exact same thing with the darker green on the other side of my face. And I like this sponge because it's flat on one side, so I can use that. The Milk Makeup and the Wet n Wild. I think that I'm going to go in to the Wet n Wild side just a little bit more. I feel like it was a little bit lighter, so I'm just going to add just a little bit more on this side of my face. So here it is. Here is the Milk Makeup side and the Wet n Wild side. They both look really good. They both blended super easily. The colors are a little bit off. I feel like the Milk Makeup is a little bit darker and the color is more cool tone, as to where this one's a little bit lighter and the color is a little bit more warm. But both sides look pretty good. They were both very easy to blend. Although the Milk Makeup one feels a little bit thicker and a little bit heavier than the Wet n Wild, but they gave me the same results. So, so far so good. Let's move on to blush. So this is the section that has me a little bit worried because the colors are so different. So I have the Milk Makeup. I don't think that it has a shade. The only thing that I see here, it says a Glimmer Glow Oil Lip and Cheek, but it doesn't have like a specific name. But as I can tell, it's like a kind of like a raspberry shade. So okay, so we didn't have a disaster like we did with the bronzer. This one was a lot easier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab my sponge. This is what I normally do with like cream products. I'm just gonna grab my sponge And with the flat side, I'm just gonna take some of the blush and go in to my cheek. I kind of feel like this blush kind of took away a little bit of the foundation that I have on my little friend over here. So that sucks. I kind of feel like, I kind of do feel like the blush took away some of the foundation on that side of the cheek, which is weird. It does feel, it feels very oily and it feels very tacky, like with the sponge and with my finger. It feels like it's a very thick formula. The color is not terrible. It looks really pretty. I was expecting a little bit more color just because it looks so dark in the pan, but it's not as dark on the cheek as you would think. I do like the glow that it gives me. I think that that's pretty. I also think that it has like little bits of glitter, because I do have like little specks of glitter in certain parts of my cheek, but that might just be from my eyeshadow maybe. I'm not quite sure, but it has like some kind of shimmer. But yeah, that is the blush. It's pretty. I mean, it gave me a little something. It's pretty. I like it, but I do feel like it took away some of the foundation and makeup on that side of my cheek. Now let's try the Wet n Wild and see what we think about this one. So I'm just going to do the same thing. Just going to grab my sponge and stamp it on my cheek. Okay, so the colors are not so off, and I have to say that I like this a lot better than I do the Milk Makeup. Straight away, this was so like easy to blend out on my skin. It doesn't feel tacky like the Milk Makeup one does. It didn't feel heavy on application either, and I don't feel like it lifted any of my foundation like the other one did. So this is a winner for me. I really like this. And the last thing that we have is the highlighter. So I'm going to go in first with the Milk Makeup highlighter. And I'm just going to take the other side of my sponge that is not covered in anything. Well, hello. I'm glad you decided to pay me a visit. You want to be on camera? Yeah. You want to say hi? It's okay. Say hi. Oh, little baby. Yeah, you were just paying me a visit? Hi. Okay, so highlight. Focus. So I'm just gonna grab the other part of my sponge, and I'm gonna do the same thing as the blush. I'm just gonna go in here, and this one does have like little specks of glitter in there. And by the way, the name is Blitzen. And this has glitter in it. So if you don't like glitter in your highlight, you are not gonna like this at all, because I can definitely see the glitter on my cheek. But I mean, it's pretty, it's glowy, it's just there's glitter on my face. Okay, and then we are gonna go into, oh, did I even tell you the blush on the Wet n Wild? It's called Hustle and Glow, and it's like a peachy tone blush. And with the highlighter is called When the Nude Strikes, and it's like a pinky nude highlight. So I'm excited about this one. Let's see, I'm just gonna take it right here. I'm just gonna do the same thing. Okay, this one doesn't have glitter in it, but it is a little bit more icy than the Milk Makeup one. This one for sure, it has like, it's more like an icy pink whitish type of highlight. It's very pretty. It might be a little too light for my skin tone. No, maybe, no. It's cute. There's definitely no glitter like this one has. This one has a lot of glitter. This one doesn't have as much glitter. But it's still a pretty highlight. And it's still very glowy. So here is my face all done. I have my thoughts on the products. I have to say that I actually like the Wet n Wild side a lot better. Now I have to see how it's going to wear throughout the day, if it's gonna fade faster, or you know, if it's still gonna look good. So I'm gonna wear it throughout the day and see what I think about it. But for this moment in time, I'm siding with the Wet n Wild side, and it's because this side for me, it looks very heavy and it looks very oily. I don't know if you guys can tell in the video, but this side, it looks a lot more oily and a lot more shinier than this side. And it's not a pleasant shiny for my taste. I kind of feel like I look like oily in a bad way. As to where this side, I look natural, glowy, and healthy. Also, I am noticing a lot of texture on my cheeks, and I don't know, the glitter is not helping. I just feel like I have like, I don't know, in the mirror over here, it kind of looks like I have scars on my cheeks, which I don't, and that is that's the impression that it's given me, like the makeup. As to where this side, it just looks very smooth and healthy and glowy, and this side, it's just giving me a lot of texture. So I'm not feeling the Milk Makeup items. I do have to say though that I am liking the bronzer. The bronzer looks nice. I'm just not sure about the blush or the highlight for that matter. The highlight might be nice maybe for like a party or something like that you don't mind having glitter, but it has a lot of glitter in there. But yeah, I'm gonna wear my makeup throughout the day, and then I'll be checking in and seeing how it wears, and if I still feel the same way at the end of the night. Okay guys, so it's been about, I want to say maybe like an hour and a half since I did my makeup, and I've already noticed a little bit of differences here and there. So this side of my face, which is the left side, has Milk Makeup, and this side of my face has the Wet n Wild makeup. I am noticing that with the Milk Makeup, my face looks like a little bit sharper, and like my cheekbones look a little bit bigger as to where the Wet n Wild side, I feel like I have this area right here that makes me look a little bit chubbier, which is so weird. I'm not sure why my makeup is doing that, but so far so good. I still don't see any like major differences. And the tackiness, I did set my face a little bit with a little bit of powder just because I didn't like the way that my face was looking, but yeah, I'm not seeing major differences. I don't see as much of the texture on this side of my face as I used to, but I don't know, only time will tell. I will check back in a little bit later when more hours have passed and maybe I can see a little bit of... Hey guys, okay, so it is like almost 11 o'clock at night. I am ready to take off my makeup and go to bed. I look like a mess, but I wanted to quickly come in here and give you a last check-in on the products that we tried today. And I have to say that I can still see them on my face, even though I took like an hour nap earlier and I was trying really hard to not touch my face to the pillow because I knew that I was doing this check-in, and also I was snuggling with Luna earlier as well, so I was kind of like putting my face all over her fur, and so totally forgot that I wanted to do this last update. But I can tell you that I can still see most of the product. I feel like the blush on the Wet n Wild side is no longer there. I don't really see much of it. I see just a little bit of the blush from the Milk makeup. I still see all the glitter from the Milk makeup, and I still see the highlight from the Wet n Wild. But I think that I have my thoughts on these products. So I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I don't think that spending $30 or $40 on Milk makeup sticks is actually worth it, and I'm going to tell you why. So the only product from the three that we tried that I actually liked was the bronzer. Now, if you've been dying to try the bronzer, I would say that it's really good. I actually do like it. I feel like it really gave me that effect on my cheek that makes me look, you know, like sharp. So I really did like the bronzer, but the highlight and the blush, I don't think I like these very much. I don't enjoy the highlight for like an everyday highlight just because it has so much glitter. Like I can see all of this, I can see glitter. And then with the blush, I feel like it made my cheeks look too texture. I can still see all the texture, plus I feel like it removed my foundation from that area, so it made this little guy more visible than it actually was. So these two products I'm not feeling. I don't really think that they're worth the money. Now if we move over to the Wet n Wild side, I wasn't a crazy fan of the bronzer, but the blush and the highlight I actually like. I really like the highlight. It's not glittery like the Milk makeup one is. It's more of that wet looking highlight that I enjoy. I prefer my highlight for my everyday basis to look more in the wet side than on the glitter and shimmer side. I prefer like a shimmer and glitter highlight if I'm going to a party or a night out or a date or something, but I'm not a big fan of glitter on my face if I'm at work or for my everyday makeup. So I actually enjoy the Wet n Wild a lot better. And as far as blush, yes, the blush, I don't think that it lasted all day, but it didn't give me the texture that the Milk makeup one did, and it didn't remove my foundation either. So to be 100% honest with you, I don't think that spending a lot of money on Milk makeup products is worth it when you can buy the Wet n Wild ones for like $2.99, and they are just as good, if not better. So those are my thoughts on the makeup that we tried today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, join my little family. We are almost at our first goal, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.